It's Saturday, and I headed out to my big flying field to finish up the little 5 inch. And the last thing I needed to make sure of before I fly it much here at the house or any place was return to home. So the first thing I did is I set the return to home to 30 feet and flew it. Flew it out away from the landing spot a ways, and then invoked return to home, let it come home and land. And this is my view of that test.
Altitude hold. Return to home.
This is the RunCam 5 data of that same test. I'm going to give you all these different video shots because I want you to keep looking at this field. This field is great distance, nothing blocking the GPS. So here's the RunCam video of the return to home test. Yeah, there wasn't very much to see there. You could kind of tell when it started to rise out there, and then when it turned back towards the landing point, you could actually see something useful. And this is the Walk Snell video with the OSD overlaid. Again, not extremely useful for this little test because the platform really isn't rocked forward so the cameras can actually see more than just sky. But cool anyway. Today's the first day I had a quad with a video transmitter on it and a monitor that I could watch. But anyway, I want you to notice also 10 GPS satellites. That's all with that M10. And there's not a blade of grass, nothing but the car in this huge field. So I've got to get that worked out. This is just me. I was just moving it around because you can't go to home, or right directly over home. So you have to get it away. I'm 150 feet away or so right now. And you got to get it below the return to home altitude of 30 feet. I didn't want to set 50. There's return to home invoked, going up 4 feet per second. Got 30 feet. Rotate to the home point and take off. It's only 23 miles an hour or so at its max speed, but it scoots along pretty good. But again, now you can see how far it is to the first anything blocking my GPS, and I can only get 10 satellites locked. We're going to talk about that much more here in about 2 videos from now. And there we are, down and locked. So now I trust it flying at the house here. If it's up above the trees and 150 foot return to home altitude set, I can bring it back over the house here. So I do trust being able to fly it at the house. Now there's a lot of things I still have to do. I have to go through telemetry logs, see if there were any glitches. I think there was one GPS glitch somewhere. I've just got to go over all of that. But for the purposes of this video, this was just to test return to home. Something that you need to test very, very soon. So I was confident with that. I reset the return to home altitude higher than 30 feet and installed a mission that I'm going to use for the maiden flight. That's all for this video. Thank you guys.